essential skills that for some reason aren't taught in schools. My name is Tim Higginson and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello everybody, today I'm talking about how to be an academic weapon in matric. So, with matric's finals happening now and everybody preparing for maths and physics and bio and all the various exams that are meant to happen, I just thought maybe I'd share what has worked for me this past year. And whether you're in matric now or whether you're in matric next year or the year after that, hopefully this will be a good sort of help for you. And the tactics I'm about to say work the best for matric just because matric is standardized and everybody does the same thing, whereas different grades do different things differently in like grade 11 and grade 10 and whatnot. And it's not to say that these tactics maybe won't work for those grades, but they work best for matric, and at least in my experience. So being an academic weapon is really easy. It's just about figuring out what to study, studying that, and yeah, that's about it. So the way to figure out what you can study, well, what I use is that I will write down all the topics that I need to do for all the different subjects that I do, and then I will put a color, I will highlight it in a certain color. So red for very difficult, orange for moderate, green for really easy. This is how I feel about it. So maybe I find a certain topic really difficult, and I will say, okay, today I'm going to do all the reds for English, or I'll do all the reds for physics, or I'll do all the reds for bio. And then I will do as much reds as I can. And once I've studied it, I will change that topic from a red to an orange. And then I'll do all the oranges, whenever I can. And then the next day, once I've studied that, but I'll change it from an orange to a green, and then I'll do all the greens. And then eventually all your topics will go from various different colors to all being green. And then, that's how I sort of choose what I'm going to study on that day. And, you can do multiple ones a day. You can do you study maybe essays, or maybe you're going to study different processes or different topics in bio, or maybe you're going to study, how to do the letters in like Afrikaans and English and Xhosa. Maybe you want to study like calculus in maths, whatever. You can do multiple ones a day. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. And so my subjects are English, Afrikaans, Xhosa, and then maths, bio, and physics, right? Pure maths, that is. And so how I study maths, bio, and physics is the same how I do English, Afrikaans, and Xhosa. It's literally just going on to testpapers.co.za and getting past papers. Past paper after past paper after past paper. And you have to go as far back as you can, like what some of the topics are, or some of the tests. You can go as far back as you can, maybe whatever year you're in, maybe go back 7 years or so, or maybe go back the last 5 years, and then you take the June papers, you take the September papers, and you take the finals papers. And so that's 3 per year, so that's 15 papers per subject that you have. And so literally just once you've got those past papers, just do those past papers, write down the answers that you come up with, how you would answer it, and then look at the memo, and then be very strict about how you mark it. If you got something even slightly incorrect, just put an X next to it. And then the stuff that you get wrong out of those questions, you put those into flashcards, and those flashcards you then study back and forth. So you're doing the past papers, and you're still doing the flashcards as well. And so you can use like the guidelines to help you structure your answers. So things like maths, bio, and physics that need specific answers, you can use the guidelines to help you structure your answers. How you get the guidelines? You just go to the DBE website and download those guidelines. You can also go to the WCED website, download those guidelines. And the guidelines are sort of just about what how teachers are meant to ask questions and what students are meant to know about the subject for their finals. And so just study those, and then look at how you can structure your answers according to the guidelines. Look at how the memos are structured. I know for things like bio, the memo is structured in a very specific way, and so if you just mention those specific points, you'll get all the marks. And so you can just you can sort of put in answer templates into your flashcards and then study those answer templates over and over again. And then an app that helps me for like maths, bio, and physics is JSDT Solutions. It's an Android app and it's also on Huawei. Unfortunately, it's not on iPhone. But what this app does, it takes all the past papers over the years, maybe the past 5 years or so, and it organizes them into categories. So maybe for physics, all the momentum questions are in one category, or maybe all the organic chemistry questions are in one category, or for bio, maybe all the evolution questions are in one category. For maths, all the trigonometry questions are in one category. And so you can just click that category and then do like 15, 30 different question types for that particular topic, and it's really helpful. But yeah, so just you literally just go in like that and you just study over and over and over. For things like essays, I know what helps me is also just to like make the essay plans and whatnot. And how I find essay topics and how to prepare for the essay questions in certain subjects. Like I know English, things like Hamlet and Pi, those often have essay questions. And so literally while you're doing those past papers, you can often find the essay topics, and sometimes the essay topics overlap, and then you can study the memos for those essay topics and then just, put that in your flashcards and go over and over like that as well, And so what is really helpful is the flashcard idea, though. If you just download an app like Quizlet or app like Anki, and just Anki as in ANKI, or Quizlet as in QUIZLET, Quizlet, just copy and paste those flashcards into the copy and paste those answers into your flashcards, and then just carry around those flashcards wherever you go and just go through them whenever you have downtime. Maybe you're waiting for transport, maybe you're waiting for a lesson to start, maybe you are in between classes, maybe you are, instead of scrolling social media, you can just go through like a set or two of questions. And then I often find that's really helpful for me. And then how you can often do like 6 hours of studying, or 4 hours of studying, or 8 hours of studying, or even 12 hours of studying. You can just do the Pomodoro method. Pomodoro technique is just, if you have a timer, you take 25 minutes to study and then 5 minutes break. Then 25 minutes study, 5 minutes break, 25 minutes, 5 minutes break. And so then in like 6 hours, you can do like 5.5 hours of studying and then 30 minutes break. That's what you end up doing over a course of 6 hours. And so you just do the Pomodoro technique over and over, and you can adjust the break as long as you want. So I know some people, they maybe do 50 minutes work and then 10 minutes break. Maybe they do 40 minutes work, 20 minutes break. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. But yeah, I find that those three things work for me. The highlighting my topics in different colors, and then focusing only on the reds, focusing only on the oranges, and then the greens. Doing past papers over and over and over, structuring my answers according to the guidelines, being brutal about how I mark the answers and putting it into flashcards, memorizing those answers, and then Pomodoro technique, just doing that over and over and over a long period of time. I find that works the best for me. And these tactics, they really helped me so much. I was able to in grade 10, 11, and 12 so far, I was able to average an 80 through all my terms. And every time we have an exam, I can often get an 80 average. And if you commit to it for a long period of time, you can even get that 90, maybe even 99, 100%, whatever you want to get. And the thing is, a lot of people think, there's like other secret ways that you can, be an academic weapon. And to be honest, there really isn't. It's literally just focusing on the basics and doing the basics over and over and over. And eventually, over a long period of time, you do get the marks that you want. And so, that's what has worked for me. Hopefully it'll work for you as well, whether you're in matric now or matric next year or the year after that, or however long, whatever year you're in when you're listening to this. So hopefully it's given you the same success that it's given me. And I hope you have a lush one. And that's, yeah. I just hope you have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Cheers.